Hello everyone, my name is Gaurav Bhuravne and today we are learn about how does the internet works. You turn on the internet, so what is it that connects you? Any message, song and video reaches to your screen with a single click. Do you know what happens between your click and the sight of the screen changing? If you don't know, so let's find out it from this video. These are the outlines of this video and from these outlines we are going to see how does the internet actually works. In this digital era, more than 400 million people uses the internet in the world for their day-to-day life. India is now second largest country in the world in the use of the internet. What is the work of the internet? Internet means interconnected network. There are so many devices of mobile, computers, routers, servers. All these devices have very large network. The job of the network is to connect them. Why to connect them? So that the transaction of the data between them are possible. How internet works? There is a middleman between my device and your device. The name of this middleman is server. Whatever data is present on the internet, it is kept on some server. Server is also a type of computer. Its job is to keep the data stable and supply the data according to the demand. When any video is uploaded on the internet, then it is stored in any server, and when you clicked on its link, then server is shamed to you. Where is the server? Most of the website servers are in the data center. Just as there are a warehouse to collect a lot of goods, in the same way there are a data center to store a data. And many servers are kept in the data centers. Facilities provided to these servers in the data centers. If you are watching a video on YouTube, so the data will kept in a Google data center. Because YouTube belongs to Google, so its data stores in a Google data center. Such like that, there were data centers of Facebook, Microsoft and other big companies. But not every website has its own data center. They use the data center servers of others. There are many big companies like Amazon who rents out their own data centers to others. Netflix and other such websites use Amazon data center to store their data. Now there is a loophole. Here I have given the names of most companies belongs to America. Facebook, Amazon, Google, these are all American companies. So their data centers are also in America. This means the data is coming from thousands miles away from any American data center, and every day the new data that is uploaded on this website goes to the same data center. Now this data has to reach the users sitting on the other side of the world, that means at you. Now how does it happen? How this data is reached to you immediately? It could have been done in many ways. There could have been an easy way to transfer the data from USA through the satellite, but this is very slow process. Satellite would have been very high above the surface of the earth. So first you have to reach the data to the satellite, and then from there again you have to bring it to the earth. Then it becomes a very large distance compared to the flat earth. In this case it takes a long time and you can't get a speed that you want. To solve this problem, the data is transferred through the optical fiber cable. Optical fiber cable has been laid all over the world. A strand of a fiber which is very thin wire, thin like our hairs. The data from the optical fiber cable is sent through the light signal. Generally what we see as a wire, it is an copper wire and it has an electrical signal. But the data in optical fiber cable has sent through the light signal, because we know the speed of light is the highest in the world, about 3 lakh km per second. In optical fiber cable, the data is sent at the speed of light, not exactly speed of light, because the data goes in a zigzag manner, not in a straight line. Then it is almost speed of light. As we click on any link, the data appears on your screen immediately. To connect all the continents to the internet, a network of this fiber cable is laid under the sea. Many big companies do the work of laying this fiber only in the depth of the sea. If the land starts after the sea, then it becomes under the ground. From under the ground, it reaches to your street, locality and house. Depends on whether fiber is to the neighborhood or fiber to the home. Whether it is coming near you or coming to your home, then it depends on it.
but it comes to you from fiber itself. This is the reason why we do not see it, because it is under the ground or under the sea. Now you will say that our phone has not added any such fiber, still it has strong internet. So it's because of this fiber is connected to the cell phone tower near you, due to which signal is come to your phone. Through the fiber, that data comes to the cell phone tower, and from that, the tower transmits the electromagnetic waves in your phone, and data comes to you, and you can enjoy the internet.
How data is transacted through the fiber optic cables. Now we try to understand how data is transacted through these cables. Means there are so many servers, mobile, phones, laptops, all these devices and so many other devices are connected to the internet. So how does the server know where to send the data, and how does your phone know from which server to get the data? So here the work of the IP address. IP address. What means IP address? It can be understood from the postal service example. The data also reaches to your phone just like a letter arrives at your home. Just like your house has a unique address with the help of which the postman delivers the letters to your home. In the same way, every device connected to the internet has a unique address. Every device that is connected to the internet like server, router, laptop, mobile phone has a unique address, and it's called IP address, means internet protocol address. Because the computer understands the language of mathematics, the IP address is also a number like 1.36.10.1, which is difficult to remember.
Then, when you click on a link, a request goes through the fiber pipeline to the server of that website. Every website has a server where its data is kept. So as soon as you click, a request goes to that server. It is written in that server we have to deliver the data of the website to this IP address. From thousands of kilometers away from the server, that data has to be delivered for your IP address. Now you will ask how our request reaches to the server of that website. It is done by you. When entering any website in a web browser, then the request is reached to it. Every website server also has an IP address. So with the help of that, we can reach to the server.
But it is difficult to remember the IP address of every website. So the IP address has given a domain name. Domain name means the name of the website. www.facebook.com, www.youtube.com. These are the domain names which are easy to remember. On entering the domain name, web browser started to find out the website IP address. This is such a thing as it is difficult to remember the phone number, so we keep the phone book. Then the phone number is searched in front of any name. So internet domain name and IP address also have a phone book, and it is called DNS server. DNS means domain name system. The name of the organization ICANN is used to handle the DNS. Otherwise, there will be fight between people that I need this IP address or I have to keep this domain name. ICANN is an organization. ICANN means Internet Corporation for Assigned Names and Numbers. With the help of the DNS server, our web browser sends the IP address of that website and gives your request to that server. IP address of your device is also written in that request. All these details are there in that request. In that way, you are able to transact the data with the server. When some data is going from any server to another device, then first it gets divided into small packets. Means data packets do not come together. These called data packets. This can understand with a postal service example. Suppose if you are sending any letter from fiber pipeline, sending whole letter at a time is very slow method. So what happen is that many pieces of letters are made and they are sent to you through different pipelines in fast possible way through different routes. IP address are written on all these packets with the help of which they reach their destination. Then after reaching there, these packets are collected and the complete data file is ready.
If you have ever run slow internet connection, then you must have noticed that when you open an image, it will take several time to appear. This happens because of the entire data packets are not able to come together in a slow internet connection. These data packets come in any order while walking through different paths. Then the work of connecting them is done. But how are they connected and how is it ensured that This same data packet reach the same address through different paths. Its answer is Internet protocols. Some rules have been made in order to carry out the entire process of data without any interruption. We know these rules by name of the Internet protocols. By running on these protocols, every packet reaches the destination in the right form. There are many small steps between the source and destination, meaning that data does not cover the entire path at once. There are many intersections. We know them as routers. The job of the routers is to move the data in the right direction according to the IP address, which means to pass the data to the next router which is closer to the destination. There is a problem with every data transmission that in a traveling a long distance, the signals of the data starts getting weak and it's called attenuation. So it is necessary to boost the signal of the data. This problem is solved with the help of the amplification. To do this, in the journey of the thousands of kilometers, many devices are installed in a such way that the signal is amplified. Many times, the data packets come out from the servers and could not reach to your mobile phone. It lost on the way. These are called lost data packets. In such situation, by the rules of the internet protocols, your source destination means your mobile phone requests to send these data packets again and these data packets are sent back. Thank you for watching the video.